At 72, after 15 years of intimacy struggles, everything turned around in weeks, thanks to a captivating glass of wine. No pills, no procedures, just 4 remarkable wines that unclog blood vessels, rejuvenate vibrant circulation, and rekindle the passion and closeness many fear are gone forever. I'm Dr. James, a men's health and aging vitality specialist for over 30 years. I've empowered thousands across the US to feel strong, connected, and confident again. My discovery will intrigue you. Intimacy past 60 doesn't vanish. It craves the right spark, often from an unexpected source: your wine glass. While most view wine as a mere indulgence, certain ancient varieties burst with compounds that naturally enhance blood flow, soothe vessels, and reignite desire without drugs, side effects, or uncomfortable talks. Only a handful of wines deliver these gifts. Why do these 4 shine? And how can they make you feel alive in your skin again? That's our journey. First, let's dive into why these wines work wonders, especially for those over 60, and how one simple ritual has transformed thousands of older adults like you. In our 60s and 70s, subtle bodily shifts sneak in, often unnoticed until they disrupt daily life. A pivotal change is in our blood vessels. Over time, they constrict, stiffen, and lose the elasticity that once let blood surge freely. This isn't just a heart concern. It saps energy, clouds mental clarity, and quietly challenges physical intimacy. I tell every patient over 60 wrestling with connection or arousal, it's likely not hormones or desire, it's circulation. When blood struggles to reach vital areas, you may notice chilled hands, dulled sensitivity, sluggish responses, or emotional distance from your partner. That's not aging, it's a blood flow hurdle, and the exciting news: you can overcome it. What astonishes patients is that the answer might already sit in their home, in wine. Not just any wine, and not reckless drinking, far from it. In moderation, specific wines bolster circulation in stunning ways. Certain reds, brimming with polyphenols, flavonoids, and resveratrol, relax vessels, ease inflammation, and boost oxygen delivery body-wide. These compounds spark nitric oxide, a molecule that widens blood vessels. With smoother flow, people feel sharper, more engaged, and more open to physical closeness. It's not the alcohol, it's the grape's magic. Only select varieties, grown and crafted with care, deliver enough active compounds to matter. That's why I steer patients to 4 wines that reliably enhance blood flow, intimacy, and vitality without prescriptions or side effects. Let's uncover their power. First, Pinot Noir, the circulation star. When I started suggesting Pinot Noir to older patients, I didn't anticipate the heartfelt stories I'd hear weeks later. A 67-year-old man, voice trembling, said, "Dr. Carter, I never dreamed I'd feel that spark with my wife again. Just a few mindful sips of the right wine." That wine was Pinot Noir. Its grape skins are rich in resveratrol, a compound that keeps vessels pliable, letting blood reach areas essential for closeness. As we age, vessels stiffen. Not your fault, just biology. But when flow slows, everything shifts. Colder hands, delayed responses, or intimacy feeling forced or absent. It doesn't have to stay that way. With a few ounces of Pinot Noir weekly paired with healthy habits, my patients report deeper rest, renewed warmth, and electric moments. They feel alive, body and soul. Pinot Noir works gently, not overpowering like drugs, but subtly aiding your body's natural rhythm, restoring connection physically and emotionally. There's poetry in it, a velvety wine, easing the flow of closeness between 2 people rediscovering each other. But Pinot Noir is just the beginning. Another wine, the artery guardian, plays a thrilling role in reviving your body's natural pulse. Second, Cabernet Sauvignon, the artery protector. I recall a couple who came to me. He was 70, she was 68, married over 40 years, still madly in love. But something had changed. He confided, "There's a barrier between us, not emotional, just physical. My body doesn't respond like before." I recommended adding a touch of Cabernet Sauvignon to their weekly routine, not to escape, but to reconnect. Cabernet Sauvignon is more than a robust red wine. It's packed with proanthocyanidins, antioxidants that shield blood vessel linings, keeping them supple and effective. This flexibility is vital as we age, especially for restoring robust blood flow to areas key for intimacy. The heart pumps about 2,000 gallons of blood daily, but if arteries are rigid or inflamed, flow falters. This means less oxygen, sensitivity, and responsiveness, impacting both men and women. What once felt effortless now demands effort, making closeness seem like a distant memory. But with a few sips of Cabernet Sauvignon, change unfolds. Some patients feel warmth in their fingers, others rest better. Most often they share, "We're close again." Truly close. When blood flows freely, touch feels alive, desire feels natural, and connection returns without strain. Enjoy Cabernet Sauvignon in the evening, in small doses with a light meal. It calms the body, opens vessels, and paves the way for emotional closeness. It's not magic, it's nature's brilliance at work. Third, Sangiovese, the warmth reviver. Years ago, I met Margaret, 67, widowed for 5 years, in a new relationship. She shared with hope and hesitation, "I want to feel again, not just emotionally, but physically. Everything feels muted." That longing is common. At a certain age, we don't lose desire for intimacy. We lose the warmth that makes it inviting. When I introduced Margaret to a ritual with a few ounces of Sangiovese, everything changed. Sangiovese, a timeless Italian red, is a quiet hero for restoring warmth and circulation. Its mix of flavonoids and quercetin boosts blood flow to the heart, brain, skin, and extremities, where sensitivity sparks. For those over 60, this can mean rediscovering the gentle glow of connection, the thrill of touch, and the emotional comfort of physical closeness. When blood flows freely, especially to hands, feet, and pelvic regions, it's about presence, not just function. Patients describe reawakening in their bodies, saying, "I didn't realize how distant I'd become until now," or "I feel my partner's touch again." Sometimes a glance says it all. Sangiovese glows when shared, a leisurely afternoon glass, a quiet porch moment, a conversation that lingers. Its magic lies in nurturing what's already there, the desire to connect without fear. Margaret later shared, "It wasn't just my body, it was remembering I could still feel vibrant. No prescription needed, just the right wine and moment." Fourth, dry rosé, the hidden treasure for women's health. Ellen, 66, lively and witty, confided privately, "I adore my husband, but I feel disconnected from my body and it makes me pull back." Many women over 60 share this post-menopause emotional weight, not a lack of love, but sorrow for effortless closeness. I introduced her to dry rosé, not sweet party wine, but true dry rosés from Grenache or Mourvèdre grapes. Low in alcohol, rich in polyphenols, they support microcirculation to delicate tissues. For women, this can be transformative. Aging reduces blood flow to sensitive areas, causing subtle dryness or discomfort. Over time, this dims the emotional joy of intimacy. Dry rosé's vasodilating properties counter this, boosting circulation where women feel aging's impact most. Ellen, weaving dry rosé into her week with meals, noticed physical and emotional shifts. "It wasn't about youth," she said. "It was feeling tethered to myself." That gentle return of warmth and responsiveness can be life-altering. Couples hold hands again, women beam when speaking of their bodies, no longer feeling unseen. All from natural shifts restoring blood flow, but wine is just one piece. Pairing these rituals with the right mindset and emotional connection builds a lasting lifestyle of intimacy, vitality, and joy. Over 30 years, I've guided thousands in their 60s and 70s who thought intimacy's best days were behind them. I've heard their quiet heartache and seen their delight when circulation improves, often not in a clinic, but at a dinner table with a shared glass. Each wine, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, Sangiovese, dry Rosé, brings something special. Pinot Noir opens vessels, reviving vitality. Cabernet Sauvignon fortifies arteries, easing blood delivery. Sangiovese warms, rekindling touch. Dry Rosé helps women reclaim confidence post-change. Beyond science, these wines offer ritual, slowing down, sharing a glass, creating space for unrushed talks and deeper bonds. We spend years on survival, families, careers, bills, then find quiet time. This ritual, weaving wines mindfully, softens relationships. A glance lingers. The body responds subtly, profoundly. That warmth isn't gone, it's waiting. Wine isn't a cure-all, but paired with mindful choices, movement, communication, openness, it's part of a vibrant lifestyle nourishing heart, body, and relationship. Don't wait for a crisis to nurture circulation and intimacy. Start now. Pour Pinot Noir, sit with your partner, cook, open Cabernet, share a laugh, a kiss. These strengthen your relationship's pulse as much as your body's. You're not past your prime or too old for joy, desire, or closeness. This life chapter holds profound love built on presence. Here's to your next glass, its warmth, and the life waiting to be embraced. If this speaks to you, like, share, or comment. Your story matters. Let's keep this conversation alive. Thanks. You please stay tuned for more engaging tips.